Super Meat Boy is one of the best platformers I've ever played. This small indie darling managed to stand toe to toe with the classics. Incredibly tight controls, a uniquely charming visual style, and level design that keeps the experience interesting throughout makes Super Meat Boy a classic in the making. Welcome to Wreck Point, my name's Dan, and let's see why you should leap into this meat grinder. Super Meat Boy fetishizes death. It is the core mechanic. You have no life bar, one touch from something nasty and you're dead. The entire experience is based on learning through failure. You're never asked to stop and observe a level. Instead, the game wants you to go and not stop until you're done. It'll teach you what you need to know by killing you when you cock up. The experience of playing Super Meat Boy is unlike any other platformer. You're presented with a level and you give it a go, you die, and you go again. The speed of the gameplay is staggering. You rarely get a moment to breathe, and that lends the game a satisfying tension. Death is a central part of this rhythm. It isn't an accident to avoid, it is a necessary learning experience. This is only possible due to the incredibly quick respawn rate, stops death from breaking up this rhythm and causing frustration. Furthermore, Super Meat Boy does a fantastic job of introducing itself. The whole first world is based around preparing you for the horror that awaits in the later levels. However, it doesn't tell you what to do, it shows you through the visual language of the level, and then it tests your knowledge. If you haven't taken on the information you need, you aren't finishing that level and you aren't progressing to something harder. None of this challenge would be possible without the incredibly tight core controls. There's a graceful simplicity to the movement in Super Meat Boy. You can jump, wall slide and sprint. That's it. But each movement feels responsive and reacts exactly as you'd expect every time. This becomes the foundation upon which the masterfully crafted levels can be built. The complexity is then found in the levels. You're given these simple but incredibly capable tools and set on your way. Each world introduces a new aspect that could be moving swords that kill you in one touch, or fans that can shoot you into the air. This game is constantly compounding its complexity and making sure that you are consistently challenged and interested. Along with the stellar level design and impeccable controls, the story and world keep the experience gripping throughout. The story is where the game's inspirations become clear. The evil Dr. Fetus has stolen Meat Boy's girlfriend, Bandage Girl, and Meat Boy sets out to save her. It is the oldest story we have in video games. The moments are charming and the adorably disgusting tone this game adopts keeps the story fresh. This adorably disgusting tone carries from the story into the visual style. The cartoon style is delightfully bright, and it would be hard to argue with how cute the characters are. The simple fact is we're talking about a hunk of meat and a fetus in a jar. The wall slide leaves a streak of blood across any surface, and the wall jumps makes a cringe-worthy squish. It's the unique dichotomy between cute and gross that makes this game stand out in the visual department. Despite its indie status, Super Meat Boy is not lacking on the content side. There are 7 worlds, all with around 20 normal levels. In addition, you have the dark levels, which are souped up, tougher versions of the normal levels. Then there's the warp zones. These switch the game around completely, even giving you the opportunity to play a different character that you can unlock in the main game later. Altogether, you are looking at over 300 well-crafted levels to play. If that isn't enough for you, then you can look at Super Meat World, which is a platform that allows users to create levels themselves. There are literally thousands of levels on there, and some of them are pretty damn good. Ultimately, it's hard to argue with the value for money here, especially when you consider that you can pick up Super Meat Boy for less than a $5 fairly easily. Super Meat Boy has all the ingredients of a top-notch platformer. Tight controls, fantastic level design, and its own identity. An identity of speed, challenge, and goofiness. If you haven't played Super Meat Boy, you should really take this adorably disgusting challenge. If you've already played it, let me know what you thought in the comments. Subscribe for a new game recommendation every Wednesday, and I'll see you next time.